And before we proceed to the storyline, kindly like this video, comment for more reaction and share to your friends. And let's begin.
Jocelyn Yeng Guiao, born March 19, 1959, is a Filipino professional basketball head coach, politician, commentator and sports commissioner. He is currently the head coach of the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters of the Philippine Basketball Association. He previously served as the interim head coach of the Philippine national team. Guiao won 7 PBA titles since starting his head coaching job for Swift in the early 1990s. He is a former Philippine Basketball League commissioner from 1997 to 2000. He was also the vice governor of the province of Pampanga from 2004 to 2013, serving 3 different governors, Mark Lapid, Eddie Panlilio and Lilia Pineda. He is a former congressman, representing the 1st District of Pampanga from 2013 to 2016. Guiao is the son of former Pampanga governor, the late Bren Z. Guiao. He was an alumnus of La Salle Green Hills and studied at the University of the Philippines Diliman, where he was a member of the senior men's varsity basketball team. He entered the coaching ranks in the 1980s. Prior to his PBA coaching career, Guiao was the head coach of the Swift franchise in the Philippine Amateur Basketball League with Alvin Patrimonio as one of its top stars. The RFM franchise entered the PBA in 1990, as Pop Cola, joining market rival Pepsi. Guiao was the team's first head coach and led the renamed Diet Sarsi to its first finals appearance, losing to Pure Foods' Tender Juicy Hot Dog in the 1991 All-Filipino Finals. In the 1992 Third Conference, he led Swift to their first championship with a 4-0 sweep of 7-up in the championship. It was also Guiao's first championship in the PBA. He would also lead the Mighty Meaties squad to 2 finals appearances in 1993 and 1994, losing to San Miguel and Alaska. In 1995, Guiao and then Pepsi mentor Derek Pumaran were involved in Rare Coach for Coach Trade. While Pumaran led the Recris and Sunkist Orange Juicers to 2 championships that year, Guiao had 2 forgettable seasons with Pepsi and then renamed as Mobiline before leaving his coaching position in 1996. In 2000, Guiao made his PBA coaching return for the Bataing Red Bull Energizers. Despite poor performances in the All-Filipino and Commissioner's Cup, he coached the Thunder to a 3rd-place finish in the 2000 Governor's Cup. In 2001, he would lead Red Bull to its first PBA title by defeating San Miguel 4-2 in the Commissioner's Cup Finals with Antonio Lang as import. The series was marred by physical play between both teams, and also Guiao's famous San Miguel has never beat us with a complete lineup line during the series. It was a reference to the PBA suspending Kirby Raimundo and Junai Valenzuela in Games 3 and 4, respectively, as the Beermen won both games. Guiao would later repeat the same feat in 2002 Commissioner's Cup, leading Red Bull to a 7-game series victory over Talk In Text to defend its championship 1 year ago. Red Bull had a 2-season title drought, despite several respectable finishes during those seasons. But in the 2005 to 2006 PBA season, he coached the Bulls to the 2005 to 2006 Fiesta Conference Championship, defeating Pure Foods in 6 games and a runner-up finish in the 2006 Philippine Cup, losing to the same Pure Foods team, 4-2. In the 2006 to 2007 Philippine Cup, Guiao led the Bulls to its 9th semifinals appearance in franchise history but lost to San Miguel in 7 games. The series saw physical confrontation between teams. Even Guiao was ejected in Game 6 for elbowing Don Hontiveros and getting involved in a verbal exchange with SMB assistant coach Pito Gerenquio. The Barracos, with a depleted lineup, snatched a slot in semifinals after it swept powerhouse team Magnolia Beverage Masters 2-0 in best-of-3 quarterfinals of the 2007 to 2008 Philippine Cup. In 2008, Guiao resigned as Barraco Bull head coach. In 2009, he was signed by the Burger King Whoppers as the new head coach of the team. After his contract expired on December 31, 2010, he signed with the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters to become their head coach. As the coach of the Elasto Painters, he helped the team first by making them appear in the semifinals for the first time in franchise history in the 2010 to 2011 Governor's Cup. The 2011 to 2012 Philippine Cup, the Elasto Painters, with prize rookie Paul Lee and the resurgence of Jeff John and Gabe Norwood, showed their improvement by making it to the semifinals once again and were one game away from its first PBA Finals appearance before falling to Powerade in 7 games. After a forgetful Commissioner's Cup, the Elasto Painters bounced back in the Governor's Cup and topped the elimination round. The team went on to face San Mig Coffee Mixers, then known as the B-Meg Lamados. With Paul Lee out of the series, Yeng and the Elasto Painter found ways to beat the Lamados. The Elasto Painters went up 3-1 before the Lamados won 2 straight games to force Game 7. The Elasto Painters won Game 7 and also won their first PBA title. Guiao once again led the rain or shine Elasto Painters to its second overall, finals appearance once again, but lost to the Token Tex Tropang Texters in a 4-game sweep. Guiao again led the rain or shine Elasto Painters to the finals for the third time, third overall, but lost to the San Mig Super Coffee Mixers in 6 games of the Philippine Cup and then again in the Governor's Cup for the fourth time, fourth overall, in the final game of the series against the same team. Guiao would lead rain or shine Elasto Painters to the finals of Commissioner's Cup for the 5th time, 5th overall, but once again lost in the final game of the series against the Token Tex Tropang Texters. Guiao once again lead the rain or shine Elasto Painters to the finals for the 6th time, 6th overall, this time winning the Commissioner's Cup against the Alaska Aces in 6 games, their second championship in franchise history. Guiao left the rain or shine Elasto Painters to join the NLEX Road Warriors in October 2016. After a 6-year stint with 2 semifinals appearances, Guiao left the NLEX Road Warriors to return to the rain or shine Elasto Painters in September 2022. In September 2022, Guiao returned to the rain or shine Elasto Painters for his second stint as the team's head coach. On September 25, 2008, he was named the head coach of the Philippines men's national basketball team and tasked with selecting, forming, and training the national squad, with the ultimate goal of competing in the 2010 World Basketball Championship, FIBA World Championship, in Istanbul, Turkey. Guiao was the successor of Chot Reyes, the current head coach of the Token Tex Tropang Texters. Guiao became the 6th coach to head a PBA-backed national squad after Robert Jaworski, Sr. in 1990, Norman Black in 1994, Tim Cohn in 1998, John Wachiko in 2002, and Reyes, who had a 9th-place finish in 2007 FIBA Asia Men's Basketball Championship in Tokushima, Japan. After a failed bid, he was then succeeded by Rico Toroman as the national coach. Guiao returned as head coach of the Philippines, after Chot Reyes along with several Filipino players was suspended by FIBA for their involvement in the Philippines-Australia basketball brawl of the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian qualifiers. Despite the suspension, Guiao managed to secure the Philippines' qualification in the 2019 FIBA World Cup. The Philippines, however, did not win one of its 5 games in the 2019 FIBA World Cup under Guiao. After the campaign, Guiao announced his resignation as head coach of the team on September 11, 2019. In 1997, Guiao became the new commissioner of the Philippine Basketball League, replacing Charlie Favas. His first move was to put the league's game from the Rizal Memorial Coliseum to the newly built Makati Coliseum. He also helped the league gain marginal success from 1997 to 1999, with teams such as the Tanduay Room Masters winning titles and Blue Detergent signing up ACI Taulava. In 1999, he put the PBL coverage for one season on Vintage Sports, the same network covering PBA games back then. The years saw significant exposure for the league while Wellcoat Paints established themselves as the league's new dynasty. Around the time he was the PBL commissioner, he also joined Vintage Sports as their regular color commentator from 1997 to 1999. From 1998 to 1999, Guiao formed a popular tandem with Chino Trinidad, mostly delivering humor to the broadcasting booth. Trinidad and Guiao called Barangay Ginabra's upset of the Mobiline Phone Pals in 1999 All-Filipino Cup quarterfinals for Vintage Sports. Guiao would leave the commentary booth, as well as the commissioner post, in 2000 to join Red Bull's move to the pro ranks. Coincidentally, the PBL board chose Trinidad as his successor. In 2001, Guiao became a board member in the province of Pampanga, after serving in numerous local positions in his hometown. Guiao had plans to have Pampanga host several sports for the 2005 Southeast Asian Games, but was later scrapped. In 2004, he won the vice-governor position of the province in the local elections, which he currently serves. Guiao, the son of former Pampanga Governor Yeng Guiao, had been critical about the leadership of former Pampanga Governor Mark Lapid, who was his former ally, so he switched sides and aligned himself to Lilia Pineda, wife of the alleged gambling lord Bung Pineda. In 2005, he asked Philippine President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo to investigate Governor Lapid and his father Senator Lito Lapid of plunder charges. He ran for re-election as vice-governor and won as a running mate of senior provincial board member Baby Pineda, the wife of alleged Utang Lord Bung Pineda, under the Campi banner. Campi is the mother party of Arroyo. He ran for congressman of the 1st District of Pampanga in 2013. He won his position against former Representative Francis Nepomuceno. He ran again for his second term in the 2016 elections against John Lazatin, son of former Angeles Mayor and 1st District Congressman Carmelo Lazatin. However, Guiao lost his re-election bid in the May 9 elections, after he only got 44,672 votes over his opponent John Lazatin, with 78,197 of the total counted votes.
For more videos like this, please subscribe the channel, like the video and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you very much.